Do you ever feel like you have a never-ending list of things to do that is causing incredible stress in your life? You ain't alone. What's up, my Good Vibe DJ Tribe? Today's Ask Kilma question comes from somebody that is feeling the pressure. They say, how do you keep it cool when you have so many projects on the go? I know you talk about planning a lot, but that doesn't always make me feel better. Maybe I'm not doing it the right way. Can you run us through your process? Is this initial panic normal? Full disclosure, I still get incredibly stressed out. That anxiety starts to build up when I've got a bunch of different projects on the go. There are definitely things that I do to ease that stress, to make me feel better about what I've got going on, and I'm going to paint you a bit more of a clear picture of what that actually looks like for me. So starting with number one, using charts, because I feel, or I've at least noticed, that getting organized has made this process a whole heck of a lot easier. So the way I use charts is I actually have a few different kinds. I have my one initial chart. Maybe it is on a piece of paper, maybe you're using an Excel sheet, and I write down all of the dates in order and all of the things that are due on whatever dates. From there, I break it down into a few other charts. So for example, the process of getting a video recorded, edited, and scheduled is different than me preparing for a set list or a radio show, which would take a different kind of prep, practice, and of course, finishing that editing process. So I have my first chart, and then I have multiple charts to break up the process of the other tasks. The reason that I do this is because if I say that I need to get a vlog done, it's not just a one-day thing. It could be, but that usually can stress a person out because you can't always do every part of that process in that one day. And breaking up those tasks can definitely make it a lot easier. So for example, if I'm prepping for a DJ gig, one of the first things I'm going to do is listen to music, buy new music, start building playlists. That is a part of my prep. If I'm recording a new mixtape, one of the things that I'm going to have to do is make sure that my sound and setup is ready to go, that my playlist has been transferred over to my USB or my computer. And then even once I have recorded a video or recorded an interview, I still have to do the final editing process. So when I'm looking at these charts, I'm not only seeing when things are due, but I'm seeing where I am in the process, which reminds me whether or not I am on task to finishing that particular job. The next thing I do is I prep. I prep as much as I can for anything that I need to get done. So like I was saying before, I'm not going to want to do every step of the process in one day to, say, for example, record a mix, master it, and then get it out with the track listing and artwork. So I'm going to start breaking that down into things that I can prep and prepare. So for example, if I am recording an interview, there's only so much I can do the day of. So what I'm going to do the days leading up is going to make sure I have my questions prepared. I'm going to make sure the artist has those questions in advance so they know what we're going to be talking about. They can think about what they want to say. And even really simple things like making sure that the area that I'm filming is clean and the audio is sounding good, that I even have chosen what outfit I'm going to wear for the interview, so that when the time comes, even if I only have a short period of time, I'm already ready to go, mostly. The third and last but not least thing that I like to do is get organized in other areas of my life, meaning preparing for the day. If I know that I need that cup of coffee in the morning to get myself up and started. And I know that I need to have a good breakfast so I have the fuel to keep myself going. Then I know that I'm going to need a clean kitchen. I know I'm going to need food in the fridge. I know that I'm going to make sure that I have dishes to use the next day. If I don't think about these things, if I don't prepare for these things, it can really slow down the process of my day, and it can cause a lot of stress. Maybe I haven't had the fridge fully stocked and I'm hungry, but guess what? I don't have time to go grocery shopping, so maybe I pick up a not so healthy bar and I've wasted time, I've wasted energy, I've wasted money. Or maybe I am thinking about the mess in the kitchen. Maybe I'm thinking about the never-ending pile of laundry that is just continuing to build up. And instead of spending 15-20 minutes at the end of my day to prep for the next day, I've gone on Facebook for half an hour, or I just kept working on a project that could have waited till the next day. And now my mind is going and I can't sleep, and I didn't get enough sleep because I didn't just take a moment to prepare for my next day. It might sound simple, not easy, but simple. What kind of influence could this really have on my day? But it can be huge. I mean, think about if you don't pack your lunch the next day and you sleep in and now you're late for work, or maybe you didn't have time to bring a lunch, so now you have to buy a lunch, or because you were late for work, you can't take a lunch now, so you're hungry, you don't have anything prepared, and you've got no fuel, you can't think straight. It's these silly little things that can have such a huge impact on our day, and getting organized, preparing for the tasks at hand, even just like packing the diaper bag just in case you need to walk out the door. So you've got everything there so that you know if there's any accidents, there are diapers in the bag and a change of clothes. And you don't have to use the random sprinklers that are watering the grass to wash off your kid. All right, I think you guys get the point. Unclutter your mind by uncluttering your environment, by getting yourself organized, being able to see that process. It is so helpful. I hope this painted a better picture for you. I personally use Google Docs to get myself organized because it's in one place. I can just go straight to my phone no matter where I am, and I can see where I am in that process. I can update it, I can print it off, I can highlight things. It's so easy peasy. Hope you guys find that one helpful. I want to hear from you all how you keep yourself organized and uncluttering of your mind. Make sure you hashtag Ask Kilma if you have any questions on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you've missed it, make sure you go back and check out the DJ Spotlight interview I did with the GOAT. It is phenomenal, and he had a lot of really wonderful things to say.